Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is SAP Analytics Cloud Learning Series. Today I have come up with a new topic related to planning, that is data upload job in the planning model. Nothing but like how you can upload data into planning model with using some Excel file or CSV files, if the data is residing in any Excel or CSV file. Um, this feature was much asked even when I started working on planning. I was also eagerly waiting for this feature, to be added or introduced by SAP. When I was working with one of our businesses, they had this, you can say, ask uh, or you can say feature if when you are inputting values into a planning model, you create input forms and you manually input the values. But there was no other way, where business users can, individually go and upload the data in a, in a one point using some file, because in business scenarios, most of the business users, they work with Excels, and they have their business templates in Excels where they store their data related to the planning, and then they will input that data into SAC. So there was a ask, because it's a very tedious job, going into each and every input form and manually inputting data. Okay, it allows copy paste from Excel, but it's still there is some manual effort involved. You have to copy paste from Excel and then put into the input form. There is also a limitation. You can copy one version of a data at a time. Like if like actuals, budget and forecast is there, I cannot copy it together and paste it. It allows only copying data only for a one version at a time. So, business was very hesitant using SSC. Okay, it's so tedious. Like every time I have to input data into the input form manually. They were asking like if there is any way we can, directly upload some Excel file or CSV file, our business template data directly into the model, and within a seconds we have all data into the reports. Then we in that time we have come up with a solution. We created a analytical application using some Java scripting. We created a front end where they used to upload a data in dataset, and from dataset we were writing down that data into the model using script. So we written you can say a huge analytic we created a huge analytical application with script. But this year, I guess in the first QRC or second QRC, SAP introduced this feature, data file upload. We were really happy with this feature. Still, I guess this feature is in, you can say, raw form. SAP has to work on some enhancements with this feature, but at this moment, it can be still used. Only it's not a mature, you can say, enough, where we can understand, if our file upload is failing, what are the issues, and like the error and handling is not so mature, I feel. But we can work with this feature, and business is really happy now with, they can upload the business template directly, and they can work individually. They don't have to dependent on any developer or a modeler for uploading some data from the template. And this is more useful where they can't work with the Excel add-in for SAC. So they can have a front end in the SAC and they can upload their Excel file. So today we will demo about that, how you can create one data file upload, front end, and how you can upload data into the planning model. Let's start with the demo. I just wanted to give you a background, in which situation this upload starter can, help business. Okay, let's start first with the planning model. I have already created a planning model for this demo. My planning model doesn't have any data. Um, it has only two measures like amount, LC, and quantity. Then version, obviously date. Then I have added GL account and company. Okay. Um, so only this much fields. And whenever you are trying to create any data upload starter, uh, always you can say start with the fewer data. Like don't upload a bulk of data, then you won't be able to, track down why your upload is failing or what's the issue. Always try to, always in the first upload, try to load few rows only, and try to build that template correctly. So then once it is that template is, ready to use, then you can upload the a large amount of data. Okay. Now this is my planning model. I don't have any data in it. Okay. Then we will go to the data management. In the data management, you can see, three types of data integration types. First is an import job, then there is upload job and export job. If you check any analytical model, it will have only import job and export job, no upload job. Okay, upload job is only available for planning models. Okay, it is not available for analytical model or any account based model. Okay, it is only available for planning model. Here in this upload job, you have to create that job. Okay, so go here and there will be upload data, this icon, click on it. Then you have to select a source file. Okay, so before I select a source file, I will show you the source file. So this is my source file. The source file template should have a similar structure of your model. Okay, it is very important. Like whatever dimensions and key figures I have in model, similar should be there. Sequencing doesn't matter. Like in any column, you can put any data, but it should match. Like I have a local currency amount, it's a decimal. Then I have a quantity, I have a two measures. Then here also, I have a two measures like quantity and amount LC. Then the other dimensions, like I have a version, then GL account, date, and company. Similarly, date, GL, company, and version. So these columns. So the structure should match. Then the next is in within your Excel, and you can upload the XLS file or CSV also. Okay. Today I will be uploading normal XLX file. Okay. So first is my date. It's a general format. GL is also general format. Company code is general format. Now quantity. Quantity is a number. Make sure the data type is correct. How is in your model? Okay, my quantity is integer because quantity doesn't comes in a decimal places. So make sure it's a number without any decimal place. Then amount, okay, two decimal places or how many decimal places data you want to load. Then version, to distinguish between, which data belongs to which version. So you can see first few rows are for the actual version, then next few are for budget. So now if I go back to my model, in my model, I have three versions, actual, budget, and focus. So that's how I have data maintained. So whenever you are going to create a first upload job, try to load very few rows and make sure you are covering all the scenarios. Like I have three versions, so I have added, some few rows for each version to test my upload job works. Okay. But start with the fewer rows because it's easy to like track down if you have any failures and your upload is failing. Then with bulky data, you won't be able to, you can say, find a solution like what's happening, why my job is failing, where it is wrong. Okay. Then this, okay, I have created the sample data I added. Okay. Obviously, the GL account and D company are my public dimension tables. Okay, so master data will be there. So whenever you are loading data, you always load the IDs. Okay, when you have the public dimensions in your model, you don't load the description or other properties. You always load only IDs. Okay, and upload with upload job, you can only upload transactional data. you cannot upload master data. You have to maintain your master data. Like if it's a public dimension, then obviously public dimension table. And if you have created only the private dimension, then obviously you will add the description as a other column. Okay. But no other master data can be maintained here. Like the public dimension master data, you cannot handle via upload job. You only load the transactional data. Now I shown you the file. Okay, now we'll create a first upload job. Go to data management. And the other tip is whenever you are going to create an upload job, first try to load that file using the import job. Then if there are any errors, you will be able to, it will also, tell you before in hand. Okay, this you know thing you have to correct in your Excel file. So your import job only fails. So try to upload that file via import job, and the load is successful, then you can go for a upload job. So it's just a tip. You can directly create a upload job also, but to be more sure, okay, I'll name my upload job upload actual. And upload job, you can load only one version data at a time. You cannot load everything together. Now in my file, you can see I have multiple versions. I will show you there is a trick. In your business scenario, it might be the case you have different sheets, like for one sheet you have actual, other sheet you have budget. In my case, I took, the other case where I have a version column, I consolidated all version data into single sheet. You might have a sheet too, then I'll tell you how you will handle this. So I'll say upload, then I'll click on select source files. I will this I'll select my file, use first row as a column headers, create. Then the next step is modeling. Okay, then I have to set up my upload. I have to wait until. Okay, now click on setup upload. I'll close this notification. So now it's showing me the data which I have in my Excel. Okay. Now the first priority is matching the data types of each columns as you have in your model. Okay. Now my company is a number, so it is taking integer, but it's not the case. My company is a alphanumeric value, so I'll select the string. Similar for the GL account, it's a account type dimension, so string. It's not a number. Then quantity is a obviously integer, and amount is a decimal places, that's why it's a number. So make sure the data type matches with your model. Then my date is not an integer, it is a date field. I will select date, and I have only year, so I will select the format also as only YY. Okay, because I have year only. If you have year, month, then YY, then you select your right format. So I have year only, I will select YY. So now I made sure that I have corrected all the data types according to my model structure. So this is very necessary step. If you miss this, because what happens, the modeler is AI. It will, looking at the data, it will pick the data type. But you will click on next and you will do the mapping. Then you will run your upload job. It will fail because the data type is not matching with the data type of your model. Okay, so this is very important step. Make sure you replicate the same data types as you have in model here in the modeler. Then go to next. Okay, now I'll go to back. I missed one more step. I'll go to prepare data. Now here I have all three version of data, but in a upload job, you can upload only one version at a time. Okay, then I will delete all other version data. This doesn't delete the data from your file. Okay, this is deleting in the, you can say, preview of the data. Okay, so when you load a file, first it will delete the other versions and load the actual version, but it doesn't delete the actual data from your file. It doesn't update or modify your Excel file. Okay, I'll say delete rows with budget. So this is the transformation, like I'm transforming my data before loading it. Then delete rows with the forecast. So for this job, I'm creating only for loading actuals. Okay. Then click on next. Then I have to do the mapping of the columns. Uh, GL account, GL account, company, company, and rest is already matched. And obviously version, I will mark it as a default actual value to all rows. Okay. Then next. In this, review, it will show you if there are any mapping issues or any dimension restrictions. Like in the master data company code is 1000 and in file you maintain something else, then it won't be able to get that master data. It will show you. It's very necessary in the template or Excel file that you create, you are maintaining the right IDs, the right data. The accuracy of the data is very important, otherwise your upload file will fail. This template is very important. Okay, I don't see any. Then I'll go to the settings. I'll see the import method. Okay. So as of now, I will see select update, and I will not explain this methods now. I will create a short video on this. What is update, what is append, and what is clean and replace subset of data. Okay. I'll explain with using data how these methods differ when you are loading data. As of now, I will select update and I will click OK, and then I will click finish. Okay, so now my upload job is created. This is my upload job. Now, obviously, I have to provide a front end for the user where he can use this upload job. Then we have to we must create a story. Okay, so now I'll go back to the story. I already created a story for this. Okay, I'll go to the edit mode. Okay, then in this story, what I've done is I have added the table and added all the fields that are in my model. uh, this is a placeholder, where the business can see, okay, data is uploaded or not. Like he will run the upload job, but he has to see, right? Okay, my data, he has to watch the or see the data. Okay, my data is uploaded. This is the data he can compare. So this is just a, table to show what data is uploaded or what data is already there. Okay. So currently my table is empty. So there is a no model is empty. So there is a no data. Then now in this story, I have to add the upload job placeholder. What we will do is we will go to the insert plus button. Then there are the starters, these starters, like how we add the data action starter, multi-action starter. Similarly, there is this data upload starter. You click on this, a starter will be added. If you have worked on data actions, you know how you add a data action starter. Similarly, this is, I will name it as load actuals, load actuals from file. Then we have to select the model. It's a mandatory field. Obviously, I will select this upload job demo, which is the model in which I want to load the data. So this will be the model. And once you select the model, it will show the relevant upload jobs you created for that. So upload actuals is my job. Then this recommend planning area, all version data is nothing but recommend planning area means if there are any data locking or validation rules added in your model, then those will be considered while uploading the data. Okay. Uh, and yeah, if you have added any validation rules, then make sure your template has that relevance data only. If you have added some validation rules and you added some other data in the template, then the upload job will fail because validation rule will run and it will fail. Okay. So that also should be taken in consideration while creating the template. Okay. So unwanted rows should not be added in the template. Then the upload job will fail. Then I will select do not publish. because I will load, then I will see the data in table and I will publish myself. Okay. I don't want automatic publish. Okay. Then version parameter, it takes from the job only that this is for actual. Okay. Then I'll just do some styling because I'm not able to see the text. Okay, the label and the description is also in white. And let me do the label a bit bold. Okay, and the description in italic. Okay, I will save this. You can change the background of this, matching to your an icon. If you have some icon also, like color of the icon, or you can upload your own icon. The styling you can do whatever, like there is no limit. Uh, but okay, let's focus on functionality. Uh, then you can play with the styling. Now, as you can see, in my table I don't have any data. So this will be the front end for the user where they will, uploading the data. Now I want to, as a user, I want to upload some data. I have an Excel file and make sure, like I will open the model again here. It's very important. Suppose when you were creating a upload file, you used a XLX file, okay? And when you are loading using this starter and loading the data, and if you are using CSV file, your upload will not work. Make sure whatever file extension you use while creating the job, similar file should be used while loading the data also. It should not happen you created some XLX job and you are loading data from some other CSV file. Use the same file and like be sure like what is your template. If it's a CSV, then create a job based on CSV. Both the file should be of similar type only. Then I will create on load actuals. Then a window will appear. It will say, okay, which version you want to load actual. Then I have to select the source file. I will again select the same file, open. Which sheet? Obviously, I have only one sheet. Then use first row as a column headers. Then run. Okay. Click on run. This will run. There is also a setting, run this job in background. I didn't select it because I want to see. Or here also you can see, check and say run in background. This will run and this will upload data into your model. Just wait. If there is some error, this job will fail and it will give you the error. This is what the SAP has to work on, the error handling part, because now when the job fails, it gives some error, but not sufficient to, you can say find a solution or resolve that error. The current description, the error handling is not enough or sufficient reasoning uh, to figure out the solution. So yeah, so see, the data is uploaded and we'll try to, figure out any data. So 106 5, see, company is 1000, GL account is 1006, GL account is 1006, and the value is 5, and the quantity is 1. We will randomly see other one. Okay, company is 5000. Again, the GL account is 1007 and the value is 1789. 5000, 1007, 1789. I might have, okay, decimal places also, zero point 0.9. So within a one file, I uploaded my actuals. It's very easy, where you don't have to manually input every data. Within a one file upload, your all planning data will be into the model. Okay. Now I created this job for the actual. Okay. Now we have to create another job for budget and forecast. Follow the similar. I will create one for budget and I will show. Yeah, this video is going to be lengthy, but it's okay. I want to cover all the topics again. upload. Now budget, select source file, same file you will select, create. Now let it run in the background, then I will select. And in the upload file, the data timeline, you will see, when was this upload job was run and which user and how many rows were uploaded. So here you can track down, monitor, who ran the last job. This helps in auditing of the data. Okay, the same file, the same data. Again, same procedure. Make sure the data type is right. Date. You when you are doing, you just don't change the data type and try to create a file. You will get error and you will understand. String, then this is going to be number and okay, integer and number, rest. Okay, now I'm creating this job for budget, so I will keep only budget rows and I will delete rest everything. Delete rows with actual. I'm once again telling you this delete is a transformation step within our modeler and job. Your data from Excel file is not getting deleted with this step. We are just filtering out the data for our job. Okay, budget. Now go to the next. Again, you have to do the mapping, GL account, then company. And now here default value, actual, no, oh, cancel this. Here select set a default value and this will be budget. Okay, you have to manually add this. By default, SAC will take actual to all rows. Now you correct and say okay, public budget to all rows. Then next. So this will, persisting my data. It will do the review, checking the mapping, dimension and data quality issues. I don't have any issues. Again, the setting I will put, keep it as update only, finish. Create. I will soon create a short video explaining what are different import methods. Okay, now my upload budget is also added. Now I will go back to the story, into the edit mode. Okay, I have to publish the data. I forgot this step. Once you uploaded the data, also publish it. Okay, go to the edit mode. Okay, now I have one starter already there. I will go and add one more starter. Data upload starter. Where is my starter? It is here. I'll just select it and pull on the top. First, I'll adjust this little bit. Okay, I have to first. I tried to finish the video within some fixed time, but it goes lengthy because I want to cover each and every topic in detail. Here also load budget, then load budget from file. Again, select the model, obviously upload job demo, then the job, here budget. Okay, rest remains the same. Again, I will adjust some styling. I'll just change the color, rest you already know. You can see at least the text. Okay, now go view. Now, as you can see, we are loaded only actuals, so we don't have any budget data in the model. Now we will load the budget data. Load budget, select source file, same file again, open sheet 1 and run. And suppose you have different files, then you select the particular sheet when you are, creating the job or selecting the file. Like if you have budget data in sheet 2, then select sheet 2. If you have budget data in other budget data in sheet 3 or sheet other sheet, then okay, now you can see the budget data is added. I'll just publish the data. See, budget is added for the 2026. We will just randomly match some data. Again for the company 2000. Okay, revenue. Okay, enter 1006, the value is 3373 budget. 106, I have two values, so it took the total of that 2398 and 975. So that's a 3373. Okay, we will try to match other 476366. Okay, 476367 and 4692. Again, I might have yeah, I have a duplicate, double rows for one GLN company. So that's why. Okay, but it aggregated and it added that value. Okay, we will check something else also. No, I have added only for this budget. Okay, so this is how the upload file works. Now, what I'll do is now I will change the values. Okay, suppose I will change the year. I will say 2023 here also, and and upload the same file. Obviously, like every time there might be some change in the data and the user wants to update. Okay, I'll save this file again, load actuals, select source file, book, run. We'll see if we have the latest. So within the same file, the business can, update the data and again upload it if some values are, changed. So they can use it again and again, they can overwrite their data again and again. So actual is changed. We will validate the data again. Okay, 4557 2023. See, 2023 is added. Earlier we had only 2024 data. Now 23 is added, and you can see the values. 4557, 4557. 4557. And 2024 data will remain untouched. Though I updated the same file, but the earlier data is unchanged. It will only load the new data that has been added. Okay. So this is how the upload function work. It's very convenient, time saving for the business. You have to just make the front end available. It's a one-time activity. You create the template, you create this front end, and they can reuse it. Every year when they have to do the planning, they will update that file with the new data, and they will load, and all the data will be within minutes. All the data will be in your model instead of manually entering each value. uh, yeah, so this is the upload job in the planning. I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions related to this, please add in comments. Yeah, this is a lengthy video, but I wanted to cover each and every scenario so you understand this concept very clearly. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you like this content and stay tuned. Thank you.